There's no game quite like Mario Kart. I've spent plenty of Friday nights with friends, chowing down on pizza, and playing the crap out of Mario Kart. And that's the beauty of it. Few games are as approachable as Mario Kart is. Even people that have never touched a video game in their life can pick up a controller, play some Mario Kart, and have a blast. I bet if I played the blue shell sound effect in front of my mom, she'd be terrified. No, 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 wait. What makes Mario Kart so approachable though? And what makes it so popular? One reason is that Mario is an incredibly recognizable face. No, really, just about everyone knows who he is. In fact, pause the video right now, find a baby, and show them a picture of Mario. I guarantee you that at the very least, the baby will smile. People are more likely to buy the product if they recognize the brand. Mario is the face of Nintendo, and seeing as how Nintendo has been incredibly popular for decades, people see Mario and they trust that the game will be of the highest quality. And even outside of the brand recognition,
hello, it's me, Super Mario on the PS4. Woohoo!
The Mario Kart games tend to be involved in pop culture and memes a lot. Who doesn't know the theme song to Coconut Mall? And who hasn't seen the Luigi death stare? Memes like that practically do the marketing for Nintendo. Speaking of Nintendo, Nintendo takes a page out of Disney's book. Although their games aren't just for kids, Nintendo does a lot of marketing towards children so that when they grow older, they'll remain loyal to the company due to nostalgia. I remember getting barraged with Nintendo ads on Nickelodeon back in the day.
Whoa-shi! It's a double Yoshi explosion!
I got a Wii, and here I am now, still playing Nintendo games. One of the key factors in that nostalgia is the soundtrack. And let me tell you, Mario Kart games always have amazing soundtracks. Not only that, but they usually have some of the best graphics of the generation. My jaw dropped when I first saw Mario Kart 8, and the game is still beautiful today. Even though the Nintendo Switch is significantly less powerful than the PS5 or the Xbox Series X, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe still tops some of the biggest games on those consoles in terms of graphics. Let's dig a little deeper though. On a gameplay level, why is the game so popular? For starters, it's incredibly easy to pick up and understand. Out of any sport, racing is, without a doubt, the easiest to comprehend. Sports like football and baseball have rules and special scenarios that aren't immediately obvious to a newcomer. What's a first down? What's a rundown? If you don't pay attention to those sports, you probably don't know. Racing, on the other hand, is pretty darn simple. Car go fast, car win. Boom. It's not rocket science.
You just blowing from stupid town?
The gameplay leans into that simplicity a lot. The power-ups don't require any intense level of skill to use, and the actions that the power-ups have are all very easy to understand. The mushroom makes you go faster. The shells can stop players temporarily. The blooper makes it hard to see, so on and so forth. It's not like the power-ups create some sort of debuff that you need to strategically exploit in order to beat someone. Their effects are quick and very clear. Power-ups also make the game chaotic, and that's great. That's the fun of it. Yeah, they may be annoying every now and then, but the pandemonium is what makes Mario Kart so iconic. There's no feeling quite like yelling at your friend for hitting you with a red shell. It's awesome! The insanity extends way beyond power-ups though. Although you get used to 150cc with time, 200cc is something I have never gotten used to. It's so fast! Even now, I still feel like I'm flying at light speed when I'm playing at 200cc. That crazy speed is something so chaotic and so goofy. And it's that goofiness that makes Mario Kart and its multiplayer experience all the more addictive. Much like Mario Party, the chaos of the game gets friends to interact with each other in a way that very few video games can replicate.
Can I get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle?
They say that Mario Party and Mario Kart destroy friendships, but in reality, they've only strengthened mine. Even if you aren't playing in the same room with the other racers, Mario Kart still incentivizes that communication that makes the game so legendary. Every single time I end up in the lobby after an online race, I always try and talk to the other players, even if it can only be done through the limited pre-written messages. The game is great for streamers, since they can very easily create a lobby and invite their viewers to join in. And over the last few generations, while games like Smash Bros. And Splatoon have all had connection issues, Mario Kart has always been near flawless in terms of online capabilities.
Let it out! Let it out!
Someone from China can send a blue shell my way, and despite the distance between the two of us, there won't be any lag. Speaking of power-ups, their randomness eliminates the game's barrier to entry. I can play Mario Kart with someone, and although I have over 200 hours in the game, and the other guy has barely played it, that other guy still has a fighting chance. Sure, my experience gives me a bit of an advantage, but not as much as other games.
I also lost to my little cousins in Mario Kart, and I refuse to acknowledge that that was a skill issue.
Let's say I wanted to play against my brother in F1 2025. There isn't a chance in hell that I'm winning that. I haven't played that game. That game relies solely on skill, and since I haven't played it once in my life, I'm obviously gonna get wrecked. That's not competitive, and it isn't fun either. The even playing field that Mario Kart creates makes the game much more fun for the casual players, and if their friends are having a good time, and if the game is competitive, even the hardcore players can have a good time too. The power-ups also give the game a bit of pizzazz. I could play Forza Motorsport, iRacing, Gran Turismo, whatever, and they'll all be amazing simulations of racing in real life. Sure, they have their differences, but when they all share the same source material, that being real life, there are gonna be plenty of similarities. I have Forza Motorsport, so do I really need a Gran Turismo game? I'm really only sticking with one of them, and when there are so many great options, there's no one game that you can confidently stick with. Kart racing games are much different, however. I'm gonna be so real with you. I have not played many great kart racers that aren't Mario Kart.
Oh my goodness!
And even the ones that I have played are all different enough from Mario Kart to make me still want to play Mario Kart. I had a blast playing Sonic and All-Stars Racing and the Crash Team Racing games. They're all loads of fun, but they're different enough from Mario Kart that I'm not completely ready to abandon it. But there aren't only differences between kart racing franchises. There are major differences between pretty much every Mario Kart game. They each have a twist so crucial to the gameplay that I never find myself entirely leaving a game behind. That's another reason that I think Mario Kart is much better than the more simulation-style racing games. They're all pretty similar to their predecessors, whereas with Mario Kart, it's a completely different game. Double Dash lets two players ride a kart at the same time. Mario Kart Wii puts a heavy emphasis on motion controls, and Mario Kart 8 lets you drive upside down. Although aspects of these twists can be seen in other Mario Kart games, each game in the franchise is incredibly unique. Each game also has a different assortment of tracks and power-ups. Sure, some tracks will return in other Mario Kart games, but they're usually redesigned in some way, and they don't feel the same as their original version due to a difference in the physics of the game or the controls or whatnot. My friends tell me I'm crazy for this, but I swear, Baby Park feels way different in Mario Kart 8 than it does in Double Dash. I am not crazy. Overall, Mario Kart is a legendary franchise. End of story. It's created countless memories for me, and I'm glad it's something that so many other people have been able to experience as well. No matter how many times I play it, it never seems to get old, and I don't think that'll change anytime soon. Can you find a party game any better than this?